All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in to All About the Authors. This is the bi-monthly authors chat roundtable series that's done every second and fourth Sunday at 3 p.m. So I'll kind of recap my stuff, but at this point in time, I want to make sure to introduce again a very talented, very brilliant, just authentic and real person, Moise Michel. Moise, how you doing this afternoon?
Hey, what's going on, King? How you doing today?
Hey, I'm feeling great, feeling great. And you've got a great body of work that you've already done. And I know you've got some great projects coming up. Could you give everybody a little bit of a background, where you're from, and when did you pivot into taking your writing talents to the next level?
Oh, not a problem at all. First and foremost, peace, love, and light to everybody who's on the check-in on this wonderful interview. But first and foremost, I am Moíse Michel. I just currently just turned 40 this past Tuesday. I was born in Haiti, grew up in Brooklyn, New York. With the Haitian culture, I can say that coming to America was a kind of different experience, especially as a young child. And I've been through hell and back, so to speak, growing up in Brooklyn, and I learned a lot of things. I did a lot of things that I'm not too proud of, but it was one instance where I found the creativity to write. Was I was unfortunately incarcerated, and there was a specific day. It was actually on my I think my 28th birthday. My mom brought my daughter to come see me, and I remember seeing my daughter through a glass, and she was saying, "Daddy, Daddy," and I remember from that night in my cell, I started to write the very first chapter of my very first book, A Diamond in the Rough, Trials and Tribulations of a Southern Belle. When I wrote that first chapter, I wasn't too sure. I'm like, I don't think I could continue with this. So what happened that morning, the morning after, there was an elder gentleman in the same block as me. I brought him the very first chapter. He read it. And from that day on, he was my accountability partner. So every night I didn't write a chapter, he told me.
And even with the names that you've mentioned, there's a body of history out there that our people do not know, plain and simple. So, and you think about the seed planting that you're doing on the youth level, the seed planting that other people are doing, helping people to, pivot, to be like, hey, like you're saying, just pause and think. There might be a different way to go about things. So it's really, really, truly powerful. But bringing it back in, because I know how we get. We'll go bring it back in. Bring it back in. The work that you've done, again, remind people of the books that you've previously done, as well as what is on the horizon.
Okay, as I've said already, I have The Diamond in the Rough, Trials and Tribulations of a Southern Man. That's my very first book. I also have Kwame and His Great Adventures. That's a series. I have the first story, which is Kwame meets Jackie Robinson. I have the second one. I intend to come out. If it doesn't come out by the end of this year, it will definitely come out early next year. But this will be the second story in the series, and Kwame meets Mansa Musa. I also have a volume book, which is called A Thin Line Between Friendship and Relationships, Volume 1. With the first volume, I had co-wrote it with a wonderful woman by the name of Jeannie Saeed. And I'm working on the second volume as we speak, so I intend to come out, but it might be another co-author, because with this book, it's basically a book. This is a series that I had with the intention to write it with a woman, because I wanted not only my perspective as a man, but a woman's perspective. And it's just a way to create dialogue, between couples, whatever it may be, whatever the dynamic may be. Also, I'm currently working on this book. It's gonna be a very short book, but this book is going. The title is Acronyms: The Power of Acronyms. And what I'm doing with this book is, as of late, if anybody who follow me on IG, what you will see is that what I do is I'll take negative words and turn the negative connotation into a positive one. So what I do is that I break down a negative word and turn it into an acronym. And then within that acronym, I create a wonderful sentence or a wonderful, powerful phrase.
I'm gonna pause right there. I've seen it, and I'm like, this brother right here is again, you're flipping the script.
Yeah, you got to. You know, you got to. You know, my thing is, I want to bring variety within words to the community, because a lot of people, they don't understand the power of words in so many ways. And you know, as a melanated brother from the Caribbean island, I never knew how words were powerful till I came here.
Make sure to catch the full broadcast on All About the Authors 520 on Facebook and All About the Authors 520 on YouTube. Don't forget to support these and other great authors, and make sure to check out the hosts, All About the Authors. We'll see you soon.